Ebusian for N.Addo from Amunina Quabe be my for once ni Judiciary fitano papa ebisi sabridi ohuniema kakra koso ye maimu ye nyine ni wo Parliament House ho na Ghana nyina ni je obi train speaker na sisi speaker no ye beka NDC for and as NDC MPs they are comfortable leader just enya asenketo. There are a lot of things I cause such as a report be amount. Now this one is the latest update I just drop in Parliament as you say. Fiti a year at a force and then call for a pamo a year after your marking NDC sorry NPP MPs so no. So I'm ready to hit AC course of Parliament and at a force and any NDC MPs I imagine say quite be some of this speaker ruling and that's some majority in Parliament a year NDC MPs led out of force in a Jubilates in Parliament. I just say a year Sam George any did this a year jubilation. I just almost saw more tonium or more marchy who a year NPP MPs for not just a years and ketwa. I feel no marking who be no you may be away Ghana NDC for hit normal Parliament or no. Switches for quarantine stop your mom. Police for quarantine stop him. Marshal former Parliament quarantine stop him. They are jubilating because say they have a case and number winning this case and so because the constitution I mean was say a ban say I was a speaker so the a ruling. Quite unfortunately no a speaker so at the ruling about just say they hear and say on majority but a sign say court and some no. Akasi speaker they be taking decisions so Sabri yen fi ni nchen enko head yakos of Parliament after that no so no eye one NDC MP abeka simbia ehu ye pa first of any can go share video.
There's a rolling coverage right here on Joy News where there's a lot of controversy in Parliament as to who exactly is. You see Sam George leading the chorus and NDC MPs really marching on the floor of the House. It's really fun times here for them on the floor of the House because for most of them they've gone back to their secondary school days where there's really a march past going on with Sam George leading. There's a lot happening, a lot happening on the floor of Parliament today. A day that has been said to be the country at the precipice of chaos. Ghana's democratic credentials being challenged. But so far it has been handled pretty well. The NPP MPs have come in and they've said that that's why they are disagreement. They are not going to stay on the floor. They've left to their offices. But the NDC MPs remaining. You see a candle there. You see MP for Medina Francis Xavier Sosu. You see a number of them really remembering their JHS and SHS days where they have marched past. They are not relenting. There's a lot of singing and chanting on the floor of the House as they wait for the Speaker of Parliament, Bagbin, to come in to gavel the House in session. It's so far not been confrontational. There's not been a single confrontation except the one that happened around 8 a.m. when they were walking in, when two MPs had a little confrontation at a security screening door. But it has largely been peaceful. It's been fun, if I'm allowed to put it that way, with MPs on both sides claiming the majority side in Parliament.
Baby and penny for pan one and one bar peso. I'm a tra. Oh, we shall not don't brow. Quaji, a gunya, a yellow nibi. I got an abba, I got an aswa, or no so abeka, honorable Dr. Casilla to force him, I want Don Kesiano. And for honorable, you watch him crown, the Bibiabo call here.
The Josephinia, Bibiabo.
Maybe we wouldn't send your bocos. Okay, they were to for your back. Ewo mrasobe dwafio meka MPP agitafo yi ewo maba ene kwan ya bambofo no ma ho kwan ma honorable friend saying N.Addo etibi ko wura chamber ho wabra yenya mamo bre se mo betima akwa wura ho ya wo giri se bibia be ko ye ne
Abusian for this very interesting from a parliament I just say a NDC MPs for the air match ruling about a parliament house or more normal bar Ziria or I just or more tonium a patriotic song editor say Ubia no also same rano Ubia is under the constitution we a president we is a chief justice we a speaker we a constitution now or and I'm when that position so one son's in constitution and the will of the Ghanaians and also was say a year Juma. So as I speaking the a year NDC MPs for no and jubilation and I'm going to say the air just a moon is on my winning ahead of a speaker no Karabe declare BBA. After that in could see one NDC MP in summer or Kafa Akofa don't and yes and get one or Jere I dream bonny I just say a year. President Akufo-Addo Afano just enyasingetwa led by a NPP gurus no adwin pai techira amasa nema we nyinesi no yenkonkuti this NDC MP
me ya me da ase me che watiefo no ahefo me gidi se enyoma AC nei ni esi wona no any last week nyina e kire the state of your democracy na e kai me mre bi yewura bi a o kan se ontimi na Senana Akufo-Addo be president tension e wo ma we mu gidigidi a ene nyoma e koso no e kire the personality nipa na odi o man nanim na
wow
e kire clearly
ye koso
nyina no
e kire the personality of the odi o man
no so no
wow
or you too warlike and tokwasem any gidigidi sem e ne de sen komampani bi a why na adwen say ope peace ope asumdwe e wo man no mu a enka ne esi ye enka se wo man no enka wo take enyoma wo take steps bi a enka ne ehun nei enka ye ehun ne
chado obesna
mo say signal when ye kosi obi a hu say every efieda ebesi enra joada ebesi ne ne esi ebesi enti e kire say bibia ni wa opani bia ni wa e do ma we ya hye ne nsa obetindi na si pomaka say mahu se we na eba enu nti ma me mfa me nansi fam na ye nya nyoma bia e de nyoma beba
no be no ma be eno no enkwere say niamumu pe no obetia na because almost adwen ye almost say court no mo koye no eni atebu na omenya no eno no bua ma enkomo no kwa nanim
omampani papa bia ni ho be mo makọ mo koye no omampani papa bia ni ho all pass ndua obo mo makọ na Supreme Court bia ni ho all pass ndua all this ruling no beba eno nti amese ni asisi na anu no nyina no enye meeting anka obeye nko a enka the first thing is to have say speaker man ruling the way no let cooler heads prevail Emma come into the at least Emma mere bi mfa so but you see even before speaker man ruling no nobody can join the Supreme Court trying to injunct adia agency and eventually a see no adia chin ya Supreme Court came out with sa ex-party motion or granting injunction and clearly no na Akufo-Addo ope o man no and na ekoso no ne ope parliament no and na ekoso no but there has always been an attempt to control three arms of government. He doesn't believe in democracy. Democracy adia ma democracy pa no the three independent arm of government, separation of powers and the man democracy
na hono independence no saying the city here omo de omo ho sene awuzi kan ya na say mrase bedwafie no ono no de no ye na adwuma nko we so ye na adwuma nko
separation of powers in the say three arms no nyina ye independent of each other sene be ya democracy when we say three version of democracy can be actually democracy ne o say e mo obi akwan mo otimi kire na andwen en se sene nipa ba akon beka ene omani nyina ye di akire e basa e dictatorship and to avoid dictatorship no yen create three separate arms na obi an check ne ho we check we parliament en ne ho so ye ne ope parliament nyomo be nyina o say nyina constitution no so
that's right
Supreme Court any court judiciary entimi nya ne omo pe ne omo be bia so gyina constitution no so ena executive arm so ntinya ne omo pe enti constitution no achi chile ne se ne be ya executive no he legislature so no president no he legislature so no na legislature so he judiciary so na judiciary enti intertwined akeka boom
but in this case you know at what point in that checks eba at what point in that checks and balance eba in the case of article 97 1G and H speaker jina so di ya ten no at what point and a judiciary ebe wuram no ye ne bibi say wo check wo say be ya wonya bibi ebe tia obi no fa awudie so
medasiminia article 97 1G and H clear black and white speaker no responsibility and parliament oba ye the document the brain ye adwuma ye the constitution ye adwuma ye the standing orders ye adwuma ye the judicial pronouncement reviews ye adwuma ye the other statutory laws wo hom so ye adwuma enti speaker ne dia ne say o he ye standing orders ye kura me ya a lot of them have been copied verbatim from the constitution and it be a standing orders no any constitution boy bra no ye fa constitution speaker ne dia ne say obehwe ne constitution no kan not the money ruling speaker na understanding of article 97 1G and H and say okroso carpet every party baako eco party fofora e will see you free parliament and answer free independent eco party and our party eco independent say you free parliament at the Supreme Court betima can say speaker o understanding no wrong yes Supreme Court ye gitum say it here finito but on cancer on timi mfata bo ntu speaker so say twen ye hwehwem manye wadwuma ya adwuma ne de omu ntimi nkase ye because Supreme Court enye headmaster and a parliament students Supreme Court your headmaster wa Chimota parliament headmaster wa Wenchi secondary school or a headmaster wa Mfansipem we are equal yenye obi enje obi ase
that's right
and you ntimi nkase speaker and stay execution to things a party way and your land litigation an arm of government parliament arm of government in fact parliament and the Supreme Court budget more the juma say parliament and Supreme Court sika onya sika no akoya juma and also who say inside if you do no yankasa answer no
on the basis of that myself for the speaker tray edit to social media no at to screen no so me fani nkomo kakra na menkai etiefo ne ahwefo se eja Richard Anamo abekan ewo studio say in fact why spokesperson Emma NDC amanyuko no on infrastructure about kwan school dan ayaresabia won sama ono na NDC nhyehyɛ no de kafa wono on the kasama NDC be na de anya no ntino bai said ye democracy ene amafo say edam kwantanan san komo no na me ye sure so me no eja kwaba
yeah
bibi aboko de
yeah
fantastic
I'll be mixing it all
yeah don't worry we'll be mixing it
that's right
you be mixing tree no and brofo no afeye speaker no ye wa try to social media na yen hwe say based on the watch no does it give an indication what they want dream I know na ebeba be ye nyina so wo nia ebesi wo braso be dwafie na because otwa say God bless our homeland Ghana and make it great and strong beyond any single individual or institution. Honorable, at the end of the speaker,
this is perfect. You see, speaker, obi antimi summarizing your mind ekoso of my room than this post. Look, since day one, me catch say checks and balances, any separation of power. Since day one, and now President Kufuor will make an attempt to say, or per se, me and Sunny legislature, judiciary, anyway, offer ni me and Sunny or yes, sir, none speaker can ebom. He wants to make himself more important than the constitution. Look, from day one, okay, say, Emra President Kufuor, only a brochure, even without the election of the speaker, normally a Roman Kokui na shame.
That's right.
Right on to come a Kokui na shame say, on the speaker, me money and Kotoaba. How can you defy democracy like this? Abraham Yang Kotoaba, what declare you speaker? Meanwhile, you have no moral authority.
They no nanya from so.
Enya from so eye boapaye because subsequent event kyerɛ say boapaye. E free hona ye ko speaker, ye speaker no in the glare view of Ghana for nyina NPP MP for Tema West e kofa paper wo say yakan Bagbin there e dɔɔso or for paper ni bi or we say na be ya be say democracy no. Ɛda no Carlos Ahemkwa ɛda no omo de soldier for rule chamber
no crime.
in fact over democracy mu a the chamber of parliament sacrosanct the Jubilee House.
Why kron
and why your kron be democracy Jubilee House.
Wow.
And it is all the soldier for Jubilee chamber of parliament. Now we to democracy.
Wow.
It took somebody as mature as Bagbin and yet you go to democracy because say Bagbin decided say soldier for na ebe ura chamber hono. He will have a go at them. It will bring the executive and the legislature into a coalition course. In fact, enyoma bebresia senya Bagbin na speaker na me sure say democracy in Kentias.
Yeah.
So many events. Look, for the first time in our history, Honorable Adjosafo.
Abusafo yi nyina ti wo yasum. Chese atwinwi na NPP for afa. Especially Oba Akufo-Addo din. Say Akufo-Addo as speaker no, ne nsa no adwuma ne yi ho no. Ne nsa no adwuma ne hita ekoso Ghana no. Ne nsa no adwuma nyina ne say obese all the three arms of government no ebe hyenase. Constitution is on chesa because a banisa nature say democracy no and what tetima. Ne ye autocratic no. In the democracy you know a separation of powers. Separation of powers. A year juma in the democracy. Without the separation of powers, there is no democracy. Kebi, na mean kebi. Ubi dehene e baby a the institution de ewo. But the constitution is bigger than any separation of power. So what the constitution is saying, no, and on ever say the year juma. This MP, just a friend Honorable Suleiman, and I just ordained some in the air the Etuja Amaye who say, Akufo-Addo as we speak no, on Pegana on Pegana democracy, or set a lot of examples may who say, during 2020 no, Abekwe Yenye speaker no, or no, and the name Samobano. Ono no article mo no edi kan ni speaker okra dada speaker so no ye to no so aba no de Michael Kwe ahye mu kra dada kra mpa ase na eye koto aba me yi abamba bi opeso o chese the executive na Akufo-Addo wono ono no peso just all powers all over all the three arms of government ti omeyen hu say yi nyina hwe de ekoso Supreme Court nkofo de o makọ inti odo ko wasif say all power over you also ye adwuma no ye nyina hu niema ekoso parliament no opese parliament bibia in favor of the government now so no enye sanity who be out timra unim didia now pay the peace of the country pay the democracy near them ekoso now ye nyina benefit here onye saade no nti niema ekoso parliament sisi as speak no ya Akufo-Addo nsano the heat abeda parliament any Supreme Court no who says our confusion in if the executive just say Akufo-Addo because the actions be what take baby say on pay a democracy no. These are the words from a Honorable Suleiman and I just had name near the air. In now the video just say yes I'm George NDC MPs rolling about a singing a patriotic song a dance a jumping a Jubilates just say many as you say speaker crampon your makasada as you say speaker more or who the basic of parliament that because already know among say speaker the first ruling about and I hear the Supreme Court also then the about it's up to speakers so be decided now also no my dreams don't be GMO because constitution speaker ruling ketwa as the ECA declare a year president no ECA declare president so obi betimi akwaji still of execution out to EC so say one train the new ones will declare president we win we beat my ECA independent institution parliament independent institution but check and balances getting ti any institution ketwa na say speaker the ruling say aba speaker the ruling say about now Supreme Court China name. So easy so betim the ruling about say for example ba me wini no be twintwan easy and we bit ma ban sa debu a usati precedence na posterity and SAJJ wankasa this ruling no send the first time EBS the NPP for na sa precedence na that's all parliament Michael Queen di nim na dey ban saying say monomers ni so sansa mokwa minority munti bida mu bida nyina EBS da kwan bia so no to force and say they will be majority in parliament. You bit much here at the comment section. Subscribe and share my news. Say the behind the episode.